I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment with the audio. Usually what I do is talk directly into here, right here. I'm going to test it with a pair of headphones. I'm going to use it kind of like a lav mic, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it ends up being any good. If it's trash, then it's trash. It's whatever. We won't ever do this again, but we're going to try it. But what I want to do, ultimately, I want to say thank you. Thank you for 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers is kind of a big deal. It's, I'm a tiny little baby YouTube channel, but it's fine because 100 people is still, the way I look at it is, that's 100 people that have decided to follow me, follow my journey, and validate this passion of mine, where so many people have told me it's silly, or so many people have just been negative and not positive towards it. There's at least 100 people that have been exposed to my stuff that approve of this message. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be choosing a handful of you and send you all a piece of art. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 pieces of original art, and then I'm going to do 3 prints. So 5 in total. How am I going to do it? You just simply comment down below, comment in the comments section, just comment anything you want. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you will be entered to win a piece of art, and I'm going to show you what you're going to get right now. The first one is got some color in it, and it's a piece that I did last year, and it's just watercolor and ink, and it is a really cool piece. I like it. Peter Draws actually reviewed a piece of art that I did just like this, and I'll put it in the cards somewhere where it pops up so you can go watch that. Second off, this piece is the one in my intro. Whenever you see my intro, zoom in and out, whatever. This is the piece of art that I was doing, and I'm going to be giving this away. That's pretty big, right? And finally, the 3 people who will be receiving prints, I have 7 that you can actually choose from. Whenever we decide that, we'll cross that road whenever we get to it, but you can decide and have any of these that you want. You can just pick out of the 7, it doesn't matter. Got this one here. I'm gonna have this one. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7. You just tell me what it is, which one you want, and yes. So, actually, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to do, just to heck with it, I'm going to give you a tour. Why not? Let's do it. We're going to do a studio tour real quick, and I think my room's clean enough. I'm just going to do it. Let's do it. With this being a very last-minute thing, not planned, I'm straight out of the shower, so we're just gonna kind of do this thing. But I do want to say thank you, and I want to give you a tour, so you're gonna have a tour. Let's do this. So, right here, all the stuff's in my apartment, and we won't in the apartment. So, the entry to my room, this little hallway here, I've got some art displayed here, and then we kind of can come over here and open this door. And this is where my bedroom is. This is my bedroom, my studio, all encompassed in one. We get a little panoramic shot here. Yep. All of these stuff, with the exception of like a couple of pieces of art and some dishes that are in the living room and the kitchen and all, this is all my stuff. And so I'm about to show you all of it. So, yeah. We're going to start here with the entryway, right? We got a baseball bat that was used by a friend of mine who's in the minor leagues. It's really cool. Over here, you've seen this in a backdrop, I'm sure, I'm certain. And this is here. This right here is my plant Becky. And this right here is my little makeshift nightstand, right? So it's like a little little table that you would sit and eat at. But hey, so here we have our you know what this is for. We got our candle, yeah, so we got some stuff here that's just like, this is my little drop zone. I come in here, I drop my keys, I drop my wallet, I drop my little notepad, all my stuff that goes in my pockets. Got my watches here, got some coasters, and yeah. So here's that. Here's my lovely bed. Right, it is a full-size bed, and it fits me just right, just fine. Over here, got a little mushroom chair for guests to sit and possibly watch me draw, possibly just hang out, whatever. This is my little boy's bike. This is my son. His name is Asher, and here's his bike. Here are my hats, my collection of hats. I've got one for work, one for just different occasions. I play ball now, so yeah. So also I have my jump rope and my resistance band for when I work out. Yeah. Do some cardio, do some pull-ups and stuff. I have my towel hanging here because I just took a bath, and I just hang it on this piece of this here. I got this from a thrift store actually, so yeah. Right here we've got a plate from Louisiana. Obviously I was in the military, and that was the truck that I drove while I was in the military. I've got a print by Mark Crilly. This came in his Jazz's art box. I've got my first collaboration piece, which was done by an artist who lives in New Zealand, which is amazing. And this is the only finished one that we have. So, cool. Swinging over here. I'm going to swing over here to, this is the closet, right? So nothing crazy in here. It's a closet, right? Scott, say hi to Charmander, Charizard. We got clothes and stuff in here. We got a mess of shoes, some storage bins, some stuff in here, clothes, right? Nothing crazy. Right here, hanging is some medals that I've won. I was in a dirt bike race when I was like 8. And this is for football when I was in high school. Yep. Back-to-back-to-back champions, right? This is when I was in Iraq. This is the ID that I held on to. Back here was like my little meal card thing, but I had to give that back. So I wore this when I was in Iraq. This is from 2015, Academy. And I haven't used this, obviously. It's just been in storage, so... Alright, right here is where I keep my ruler, well, my yardstick and my ruler. And here's some art. We're not gonna show that. We're gonna keep that completely hidden, because that's necessary. This is a calendar from 1995, the year I was born, and July 2nd is the day I was born. July 2nd. This is from 1995. So, yeah. And this is from Disney World. See if you can see that. It's just some pins from Disney that I keep a collection of. Cool. Up here is some stuff from high school. This is from high school, these here. Just some awards. And this right here, that belonged to my mom. That was my mom's, she was a professional hairstylist. She's no longer with us. She passed away. But I keep her little plaque here in her memory and for inspiration. So over here, this is the new setup. This is where I just kind of busted open this 6-foot table. And here is my shredder. Here's my printer where I do a lot of my scans. All of my scans that I showed you, like the prints, they're all done on the scanner. So I just scan in my stuff on here and just scan it and then take the digital file and then print it out. This right here is the little plastic sleeves that my prints go in. Those plastic sleeves, we just sleeve them up and put a little piece of backing in there, and then it's done. Stay hydrated, people. Drink water. And here's a watch that actually goes over here. This goes here. So we'll just kind of do that. This is the case that this camera is holding. The camera I'm holding now, this is the case that it goes in. This right here is some stuff. I use these to hang these up. Boop boop. This is this needs to go away. I don't use this anymore. Some patches. I like to do some. This is from a patch from my service, so I kept it. And actually, I have two. I put one of them on my denim jacket. Cool, right? I put it on my denim jacket, along with some buttons and stuff. Anyway. So here, like I said earlier, I play ball. So I play softball. And this is my old baseball glove from high school. And these are one of these balls, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. This is the ball, the last catch of the last season, like the ending of the season of my high school career. This was the ball. Like the final ball was hit to me and I caught it, and I've had it since 2013. So that's the ball. I've since like thrown with it. I picked it up and threw with it a couple years ago when we got it on the concrete. We scraped it on the concrete, so it's a little messed up. It's fine. This is my controller that I had for my Switch. That I don't have a Switch anymore, but I love this controller. I just love it so much. You can also play on the computer, emulators and stuff. You can connect it to a computer, so it's not a big deal. These are my paints. I keep it in just some cheap paints, nothing crazy. This is all I have because I don't paint a lot. This is my paint brushes. These are just some pencils and stuff. Nothing crazy, just some like miscellaneous stuff in this little container here. This right here is where the bulk of my art supplies belongs. This right here is my my pen pouch that also came from Jazz's Dealio. Jazz's art box came in it, and this is the bulk. This is most of the stuff that I use, and I keep it in here. So there we go. Here's some fun stuff that I like to, I got a sewing kit in case a button pops off my stuff. I got a glue stick in case I want to glue something in my sketchbooks, which I do all the time. This is for like jewelry, and this is whiteout. So I got some stuff in here. I got, knives for crafts, whatever. These are my ink collection. This is my got some inks in here, some iridescent stuff. I got a blacks, 2 blacks, a brown. I've got a blue, and this is another black. This is a friend of mine, his card. I did the art right here. I did this. This is really cool. So opening these drawers, we're gonna keep this relatively simple. So art supplies, I have these labels. This was for paper, but I moved all my paper here. And so like this keeps some stickers, some labels, just some like more miscellaneous stuff that if I ever need access to, like, pen nibs or lead or erasers, stuff like that. This is for my tablet when I do digital art. Eraser. And in here, drawing supplies, more art supplies. Some cheap watercolors. My Spectrum Noir markers from Jazz's art box. Like these are awesome. I love these things. Some colored pencils, some Prismacolor colored pencils. Got a lot of them in here. The Faber-Castell, another thing from the art box. It's awesome. Really cool stuff. Here's some. These are the only Copic markers that I have. Right here. Oh. The only Copic markers I have are the gray tone ones, and I like them. Just a thingy, some blades from my box cutter, some these are some vintage pens that I found in the thrift store. Yeah, so it's cool. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Yeah. let's go. Let's get this in here. Close this up, put this back in here as well. This is a bunch of like finished products, a bunch of like finished drawings, and like just some stuff. If it doesn't have like a place, then I'm trying to figure out a place for everything, but like it just immediately, a lot of my stuff, if it fits in here, just kind of goes there for now, and I'll find somewhere later for it to go. This over here is just a bunch of stuff. This is where I keep my pad of paper, just some Bristol paper. This is where I keep my portfolio. It is not by no means like a professional portfolio. It's simply a place to put my finished products. Like the 11 by 14 just will not fit in here. It won't fit in here, so I had to find somewhere to put the stuff. So it's in here, and again, it's not full. It's not like a presentation ready piece. It's just a place to put all my stuff. Let's see. So this is like legal paperwork here. We won't even worry about that. These are some colored papers. This right here is a sticker book. I have a book where I put a bunch of stickers in, right? My son, whenever he was tiny, he got into it and ripped it apart, so I don't really use this anymore. I kind of gave up on it, unfortunately, because of the whole thing, so I haven't used it. Usually what I do is I just put my stickers in my sketchbook, my current sketchbook that I'm using. This right here is just a notebook that I use to like write stuff down, like goals and stuff. I just started using it, so just some like notes. Right, this is my mom's journal. This is, like I said, my mom passed away when I was little, and she left this behind. She had marked in it, she wrote in it, as you can see, that's her name and my name. That's where she wrote her name, I wrote my name, and she wrote a few journal entries in it, right, dated 2001. Crazy. So it's like right before she died. She died in 2002. And then I came in several years later and then started filling this bad boy up. So I've been writing in this for a minute, and I'm trying to fill it. I'm trying to fill it up, and I'm trying to like do her justice. Like I remember she wanted to be like, she wanted to fill this up with like, she wanted to fill it up. So I'm gonna fill it up for her. These are some sketchbooks. This one is completed. You can see this on my channel. Actually, you can see let me flip through this one on my channel. This one is the one I'm working on now. It's just a sketchbook. It's a sketchbook. So, this is what I'm working on currently. I'm also currently working on this one. This one is more like, a lot more casual than the other one. I'm just like experimenting and playing with stuff. That's what a sketchbook's for, right? Here is some journals. This is a journal. These are some books. Right here. This is a Holy Bible. Right? Yeah, it's a Holy Bible. I've had one in my possession for as long as I can remember, and I'm going to keep one in my possession as long as I can. So, here we go. Back here is some storage, some wood panels that I'm going to paint on one day, a guitar that I've had since high school, some poster board back here. These two containers have stuff in them. I just stacked them up and then put them here. This is more like storage containers, but hey, it's serving its purpose. So here, down below, we're going to have Asher's toy box, my little boy's toy box. Toy box, toys, trash can. This right here, this bag is where I keep all of my prints for now. We're about to outgrow it, so I mean, until I need to sell these. So once I sell them, I'll put more in here. But anyway, this is my backpack with, when I decide to travel, I'll just take stuff from right here, and I always travel with like basically all of this. I just throw it in my bag and my little thing here, and then my iPad, and I'll just throw it in there and just haul butt. Over here is my tripod. my tripod where I do my top-down recording, and then right here, boop. So I'll just attach this camera right here, and then just do my top-down stuff. So that's that. Here's my camera, my charger. Actually, this is the battery I just had in there, so I'm charging it. This usually dangles like this right here, and then I have my charger for my phone right here. No, I'm sorry, this is for my iPad. This is for my iPad. Boop. And then we have this, which is transfers all my files from my SD card to my iPad, and then I edit my videos on my iPad. So there's that. Some speakers. I got 2 speakers here and a sub down here. This is my Yu-Gi-Oh playmat. I used to play competitively back in the day. I no longer play competitively, so I've retired it, and it's now my drawing mat. Yeah. Back here is, actually, this is like cattle wire, cattle fence or something, you know, like, I don't know, I just bought it at a Tractor Supply store, and it now holds my art. I just pin my art up. I got a guitar here, center focus. I don't know how to play, but I'm gonna learn how to play one day. So here's where I sit. This is my desk. Actually, I've handmade this desk, the tabletop. I handmade all of it, and then I went to a thrift store and found an old table, right? These are little fold-up tables, and I took the top off and then just put my custom wooden top on it. Super cool. Here is my Bardock. Yeah. This is just a coaster. It's actually a piece of wood from like a tree. And it's a coaster now. So I put my drinks on it. Boom, there you go. This is the stuff you just saw. This is my lamp. I got this from a thrift store. So, whew, this is a $5 lamp, right? That's my umbrella whenever it rains. Here is some work, some art from just like thrift store. I made this, thrift store. I made that, and this is tattooed on my chest. So, and that is the whole room. It's a super, yeah, there's the room here. There it is, one more time. Sweet, right? Once again, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for 100 subscribers. I really hope you enjoyed this tour. I just changed this place up, so maybe it's working for me. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you so much. And good luck on that entry. Good luck on winning a piece of my art. And I'll see you next time I'm drawing a piece of art. See ya.